Hello there, it's Moobit from GamerNows.co.uk and the GamerNows Retrocast, here with another toy review for you. And as you can see, this is part of the run of Transformers Prime toys that I've been doing. You can click the screen at the end and you'll get a playlist of all of those, and this time it's time for Commander Class Transformers Prime Cyberverse Optimus Prime, the Autobot Commander. And these Cyberverse figures, these new wave of the Prime ones, are very good. Not constrained to looking realistic-ish like the film versions. A bit more cartoony, they can actually look a lot closer to the cartoon counterparts. And we approve. Now, Commander Class, Transformers Prime, there's Bumblebee, Optimus, RC, and the gang. 5+. Transformers Prime figure, and there's Optimus right there in the packaging. Arms out with his two weapons ready to go. There's his vehicle mode. Autobot logo, there's some embellishments. You can never see this on this camera. Some lovely embossed logo thing on the top, lovely packaging. Transformers Collectors Club, the line mark, because we're in the UK. There we go. Number 2 of Wave 1, I believe that means. That's Optimus there from the cartoon, Transformers.com, etc, etc. Autobot Commander, there he is with his badass see-through cannons, and they do encourage you to put them actually on the vehicle. Whatever. Small bio, he's brave and powerful Autobot leader. Hard to see this from the angle I'm standing at from behind this camera. Hasbro, and of course the return of our good old friend Sad Onion Face. Do not play if naught to free. So here we are. Let's I'm trying to strip these down a bit just because I'm aware I ramble a lot on my reviews. Let's get this guy open and we'll check out his vehicle mode and then go into his robot and see what we think. And here we have Optimus Prime opened up and into his vehicle mode, and I've done him as per the packaging with the great big BFGs on the roof, and don't know why, but you can do that if you want. And do you know what? It's not a bad vehicle mode. It's not the best of the Cyberverse ones. I still think Bulkhead is the best, followed by Starscream. But it's not bad. There's a quite messy gap here, as you can see, and on both sides. But it's a good representation. Rolls very well. Now, what you can do if you want to cover up that gap a bit is to put these on the side and actually turn into extra smokestacks for him. But again, it's a bit it's a bit tacked on. So you can have that kind of look if you wanted. Personally, I don't know. There's also ports on the front here, so you can have them. You can actually put them on the front of the vehicle as well. And I'm destroying the vehicle mode because it doesn't tab in very well. So you can have them on the front as well if you want. But we'll leave those off to the side for a moment because this is the main one we want to be talking about. And as you can see, it untabs quite easily. So it's not the best vehicle mode, but it's a good representation of what it looks like in the show. Paint details, there's what should be an Autobot logo there, obviously far too small and expensive to paint it on for something of this figure. Robot cable's just about hidden away, but you can tell it's all inside there. Smokestacks, actually I think they're supposed to be out like that. There you go, they're supposed to be out like that, so there you go, that's what it should look like. A little see-through windows, nice bit of light pipe going through the back of it, through the windows, etc. And yeah, he's Optimus Prime. He's in the American truck mode, unfortunately, on the show, but at least he's got the whole G1 colours. So like I said, the review of the show I did a couple of videos back. Transformers Prime as a cartoon series is kind of the best of both worlds, really. You've got a mix for the new kids, but also a little bit for the adults that watch it as well, for nostalgia's sake. So we'll put it up and we'll do the transformation. First of all, you want to stick the smokestacks back there, and then untab these a little bit, get rid of those, and then untab the arms from the bottom. They're quite loosely tabbed in, just in the corners there, as you could probably see. There we go. The arms go out like so, and just leave those off to the side for a moment. And then you want to bring this down here, accordion the whole thing up like so, untab this, which is this one is actually quite stiff for me. I don't know about anybody else's. There we go, that one tabs, that goes down like that, that goes down like that, and then you've got the feet part of the transformation. Whoop. When I've untabbed the legs, sorry, epic fail, forgot to untab the legs. There we go. So you loosen those up, bring them down, straighten them out, and then the feet come from the actual front of the cab, as you can see here, look. So they just fold down, and again around that side, they just fold down, bring them together, and that's your feet done. Okay, and on the top here, you got the arms out already, arms, and then just bring the arms up a little bit and bend them in, and then these spin round and form the shoulder pads. So in, and then they spin round. Now this, I'm afraid, might break with lots of use and play. It is quite a flimsy joint, but they go in and click in like that to form the shoulder pads. That's your arms done, and then the head is behind, as you probably spotted earlier on. Get your nail in, click it round, click it in, spin it round, and get them all straightened up and all clicked in. And there you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And it's not a bad little robot mode, to be fair. Got a lovely little bit of detail on the head there. I must admit the heads on these Cyberverse figures are fantastic. I don't know how they get so much detail in, but there you go. Very pleased with the head. It's obviously got the iconic chest piece going down to the legs. Well, quite well painted, to be fair. And on the back, his whole back is effectively light piping. So you can get some light piping through the windows if you like. And then if you want to, of course, you can. I'm just trying to get a good angle for this. There we go. He comes with two weapons. There's his weapons in a bit more close up. And they are translucent blue. They've got a blaster on the bottom and a cannon on the top, basically. And they just peg into his hands, like so, and is ready to go kick some Decepticon ass. The problem with this is the elbow joints are very loose. This one's fine on mine. This one, it ain't happening. So you can leave those off if you want. There we go. So we can leave those off, and we've got Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Bring in some size comparisons for you. There he is next to the equivalent bulkhead figure. Again, he's taller, which I think in the show he is taller. Obviously bulkhead's a lot bigger and bulkier. So yeah, he's in scale with him just about. Here he is with a movie line toy. Let me just flip that round and in. There we are. There he is with movie line. That's the first gen. So they're all kind of in scale with each other. And here he is next to Starscream. Now, definitely not in scale with Starscream. They're actually stood next to each other there. And he's got his long spindly leg. I'm going to have to hold him up for a minute. And as you can see, definitely not in scale with Starscream. So, yeah, if you're getting these to be all in scale with each other, then you're out of luck. But, you know, they look great and they're great representations. So, you know, if you want them in scale, go and buy the real toys, really, the full-size ones. These ones are just a bit of fun. And for someone like me who hasn't got a lot of shelf space, because, you know, got kids and things, they're perfectly reasonable. So there we go, Optimus Prime in his robot mode. We'll transform him back very quickly so you can see him back in there, and we'll get some vehicle comparisons with the other robots. So as we'll switch to macro again, there we are, and we'll flip that round. His head goes in and clicks in, like so. That flimsy arse joint for the roof of the vehicle is up like that. That spins around. Come here. As you can see, there's a tab there and there's a hole on the other side. They click in together like so, and that's that top bit done. Legs, we'll do the feet. That clicks up like so, that clicks up like so, then you get it together like that. The back end comes out and gets ready to go to the back of the vehicle, and then you basically concertina the legs like so and get it all in line until you start hearing clicks. There's a tab here and a peg there just underneath the windows. Click all that in, click all that in, click the thing in the back. It's a lot easier to go back from robot to vehicle, to be honest. Click that in, fold the arm in like so, click that into the tab. I'll show you the tab, sorry. There's a tab there and there's a hole on the other side, and you can see there's a bit of a divot where the arm just slots in. Same on the other side. And you squeeze, and you, like in the best Transformers fashion, you squeeze and you pinch and you squeeze and you pinch. Bring the smokestacks back up, and there he is back in vehicle mode. There we go, and we'll do some size comparisons. Okay, so here's Optimus Prime, and here he is next to Bulkhead, who's another commander class. Similar, basically the same length. Bulkhead's obviously a lot bigger, a lot bulkier. But there you go, there's Bulkhead. And here he is next to Starscream in plane mode. Again, Starscream being the best looking figure in terms of his robot mode. He's really not in scale with any of the others. I mean, I'm interested to see the rest of the Decepticons. A lot of the Cyberverse ones at the moment are Autobots. There is a Megatron out there, still haven't found him. Be interesting to see how he looks, but I'll put an update video on for when I get him. So yeah, there he is. He is the Transformers Prime Commander class Optimus Prime Cyberverse. Ooh, Jimmy, what's it? He's a toy of many names, unfortunately. Miniature Transformer, basically. Great little things. Keep them on your shelf. And until next time, I've been Moobit, and my channels are Moobit and /Moobit Music, and also I work for GamerDads.co.uk, so our channels on there are /RetroCastUK and /GamerDadsUK, and the podcast is tinyurl.com/GamerDads podcasts, or you can search GamerDads on iTunes. Hopefully you enjoy all that extra features. Hopefully see you again on my channel for another toy review, and I'll see you next time.
I like to move it, move it, fit, fit.